Uh-oh, that's a shank. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. He's got this for his par.
This one's tracking.
And this one is for bogey. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. 9 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now with the honor on a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. A good mid-range putt, this one, a 16-footer.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well, that was over-clubbed. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And here we are with the third shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
This one's looking good.
And makes it for the bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Playing their fourth shot. Wonderful shot. Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Alrighty, Rich, this is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath. That dog will hunt.
Second shot here at the 10th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A bit wild on approach there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. If it's up, it could be in. That will work. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Straight out of the top draw.
Such soft hands.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Wow, did this come out beautifully? Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, just missed. Well, it's a bit disappointing. This one's for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, You miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 7. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And a par putt awaits him. And there it is. Sitting at 10 over for the event. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Opting for the 6 iron. Needs this one to kick right. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This one looking really good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
All you can do is hope now. because that was never going down the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This for par.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently plus 10 now for the event. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Second shot here on the 16th. And he needs this to save par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Dogleg is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
There's nothing going to slow that golf ball down after that wicked hook.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. And here we are with the third shot.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Looking forward to seeing what the leaders will bring us today, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. Oh, well played. 8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for 5th. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Getting ready to play their third. Well played, mate. And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Go in. That's frustrating. Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently tied for 11th. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
This would be a great up and down. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. and unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Even for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. Oh, from one bunker to another. That's got to hurt. Even for the day. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly. This one headed left in a hurry.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Solid par putt, that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we have a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's heading for the fairway. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now just 1 over par. This putt is about 16 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Like the look of this one. For the par. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Going with the 5 wood. They get a little ground draw here. This would be a great up and down. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That one's heading down Broadway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 6-iron here. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Chance to save the par if he can make this one. I don't mind the look of this. Nicely holed and for par. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Nice little par putt here. These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now 5 strokes behind. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt for par here. Ooh. Bogey putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Second shot here on the 12th. Going with the hybrid.
Going for less club here.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.